All right, let's talk a moment about the importance of time management. Now, we all get the same amount of time, no matter who we are, every day, every week, every year. You get 7 days in a week. You get 168 hours every week. That sounds like a whole lot of time, and it is. If you manage your time in certain ways, what you can do with those 168 hours could be amazing. The challenge is that if these hours are running by so quickly and you can't really remember what you're doing with your time, then we need more time management. It's very dependent upon what it is that you see yourself doing, what your goals are, and how realistic those goals are. So, one of the benefits of improved time management is a lowering of stress. Now, we live in a very stressful world. We're very multitasked. There's been bombarded with messages all the time, and communication and technology and traffic and getting from here to there and doing all of these things that we fill our hours with, sort of without thinking about how those hours are being spent. When you get to college, it's going to be very important to have a handle on what you're doing with your time. If you experience a 1 week period and you look back on it and nothing really stands out as milestones as the week has gone by, based on what you need to accomplish, then we need to talk more about time management. Within that managing of time, there must be certain things. You must study. We believe that for every 1 hour in the classroom environment, sitting in the class, you should study 2 hours. So if you're taking a 15 credit hour load in the fall semester, we want to hear that you're managing to study 30 hours a week on top of that classroom time. And that's very important because you spend most of your time by yourself learning. You've got a history class that meets twice a week for an hour each meeting. That's only 2 hours. You get the rest of the entire week, you're by yourself, taking the material and those notes and either doing something with it or not. So you have to learn to teach yourself. Another thing that you can be working on in your time management is what you get involved with. Being involved with organizations, being involved with study groups, being involved with either academic organizations or social organizations, and balancing your time between study and play is very important because it helps in stress reduction as well. Keeps you focused. One simple way, but challenging at the same time, of managing your time is to take out a 7-day calendar where you split every hour into 30 minutes. So you have the entire week split into your 7 days by hour and by 30-minute increments, and you go in and you're very careful about logging your typical week so that you can look at it and go, this is my average week, and wow, here are some huge spots of time that I didn't realize existed. And then you think, what am I doing with that time in my average week? And then you can begin to start prioritizing what needs to change and what's working for you. What we try to do is figure out what works, keep doing it, what doesn't work, and try to stop doing that. That's good advice for whatever you're doing in life, whether it's college or just trying to get the laundry done. So getting your priorities straight, figuring out how you're really spending your time, and then adjusting to that. If you figure out, well, I'm wasting my time here, and you don't do anything about it, then you're still wasting your time. But the really important thing to remember is that with a better managed time comes less stress, and we all benefit from that because you can think more clearly, and you can learn more quickly, and you can retain information when you have less stress in your life. And I think that's good advice for you coming in as a new student.